Yeah, I noticed myself telling a story yesterday that led me down quite a rabbit hole. You know, it's the tale of Twyla. The story is this. A year and a half ago, I bit down really hard on a popcorn kernel. And ever since then, my my one molder was hurting quite badly. I'm not actually sure if I knew that that's what was happening, but this is how I remember it. And right before I went on a little vacation to Hawaii, I went to the dentist to figure out what the hell was happening. And I didn't tell them about the popcorn kernel. I don't recall telling him about that. And he said it was because of my jaw and blah, 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 grinding my teeth at night. So he advised me to wear a mouth guard. So for the last year and a half, I've been wearing a mouth guard. How did it start though? Oh, it started from the pain, but also like I noticed there was a pit right above my tooth. I'm just sitting here thinking, who the fuck is gonna want to listen to a story about a tooth? Anyway, so I'll skip right to the end of the story. I got sick of the coffee stains on my teeth, and I'm sick of not being able to chew on one side of my mouth. So I finally went to the dentist recently, got my teeth cleaned, and said, hey, what do you think's going on with this fucking tooth? Because I'd really like to be able to chew food on that side of my mouth, because it's been a year and a half, and I can't put any pressure on that tooth. It hurts. So she took an x-ray, and the tooth is literally just suspended as my gum. Over the last year and a half, the root has reabsorbed itself, and I could literally just take the tooth out with my hands if I had the balls to do it, which I don't. So I'm not going to do that. I am going on Monday to have little toilet tooth taken out so that I can hopefully chew on that side of my mouth again. So the pitting, by the way, was probably a sign that my roots were killing themselves and letting go of the tooth. So I did tell the dental hygienist. I realized that it was biting down on this goddamn popcorn kernel. And she said, yeah, this thing normally happens because of trauma. I'm like, my poor fucking tooth, is it not bad enough that I beat up my body every day? Says the chick who's literally walking to the pool. Because, I can't drive a car like a normal fucking person. Do you hear all that self-judgment? If I want to take a walk, I'm allowed to take a fucking walk. God damn. Either way, I'm going to the pool because I'm really sore from work. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is what it's like. This is what it's like. And I have to tell stories and make fun of it because otherwise it makes me want to cry. And I don't want to cry. Or do I? Oh, God. So many rabbit holes. Anyway, I gotta go get this tooth taken out on Monday. And when I was in the dental hygienist chair, and she said, smile real wide, and because I was like, oh, it's a molar, so maybe you won't be able to tell that I've got a missing fucking tooth. And she said, oh, it's only when you smile real wide that you can tell. And I think that caused, oh no, I know that caused emotions that I just kind of shoved down and said, I can't handle that right now. I'm going to digest that later. So yesterday I'm telling my friend this story, and I come very close to tears as I say, I don't know, something about how now I'm going to be just like the rest of my white trash family. and white trash people that I grew up with. And I realized that in the simple act of losing a tooth, how insecure I am about that. Every single person in my family has lost teeth, and my mom owned a bar growing up, and we used to always joke about how if you had 20 people in the bar, you might get one complete set of teeth between everybody. You know, and when you think of scumbags, you think of missing teeth. Is that I feel like that's a societal thing. And now I'm going to I'm going to be one of those people, because I'm gonna lose little Twyla tooth. uh, and I'm just talking to myself, trying to reconcile. You know, there's so much there. On the surface, it's just like, so a normal person, so an unaware person, someone who's not like me, someone who does not understand the world in which I live. Someone be like, my tooth hurts. So here we go. Let's relate it back to think, feel, do. Think, tooth hurts. Feel, don't want tooth to hurt. Or this sucks. Do, take the fucking tooth out. That's it. That's over. That's as simple as it is. For me, someone who's self-aware, painfully so, thought, tooth hurts. Story I start telling myself. I caused this by my obsession with popcorn and eating popcorn kernels. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a bad person. I killed my tooth. Now I'm gonna look like a scumbag. I'm no better than the white trash people I grew up with, despite everything I've done to try to be better. But I'm not better, and now I'm an asshole for thinking those people were scumbags, and now I'm just like them, and I shouldn't have judged them. But wait, I shouldn't judge myself either, and I should just say goodbye to Twyla Tooth and thank her for the time we had together. Why can't I just love the tooth, even though it's not in my face anymore? Why do I have to worry so much? Why do I have to judge? But I do judge, so how do I reconcile those two things together? I mean, is it any wonder I've been diagnosed with multiple brain issues? And so what do I do about it? I record shit, and I put it online, so that people understand that if this is what they feel like, if this is also how their brain works, there's nothing wrong with them. I have to believe that. I have to believe that so that I don't want to kill myself. That sounds really drastic, but I'm really just, you know, I'm going above and beyond. Being dramatic. That's the word that I'm talking about, because I think it's funny, which is also a coping mechanism. I'll never forget walking along the Caledonia Canal in Inverness, not too long ago, about 6 months ago. Oh no, fuck, it was only about 4 months ago. 4 or 5 months ago? Oh, it doesn't matter. And I started laughing. I started cackling to myself. Because this entire trip, I just didn't feel like myself. I felt really out of sorts the entire time I was in Inverness. This place where I always thought that I kind of belonged and just had always wanted to be there. And, I thought, well, fuck, why can't I just accept who I am? Why can't I just love myself and not keep judging myself this way? And I started laughing because I realized, like a ding, like a light bulb, or just a fist that punches you in the face. I realized that the only thing that was ever wrong with me is that I think there's something wrong with me. Because this is what it's about. This is my fool's adventure. Learning and being grateful and keeping a sense of humor about it. Because we're all just people. And this is why I do this shit. This is why I record these things. We're all just people doing the best we can with the awareness that we have. Now, awareness is a hard sell. Nothing I ever write about sounds like fun. And it probably sounds like torture, me talking like this and being so conflicted in my head. And yeah, there's a reason that people with heightened degree of awareness tend to be addicts and, escape their minds, because it can be a really dangerous place. But I think it's worth it. Sometimes I do get jealous of those people who can just be like, tooth hurt, take out tooth, all better, eat again. Yay. With no thought whatsoever to the insecurities they might have regarding losing a tooth and the regret they might have about how it came to be that they lost the tooth and what that means and how that relates to how they feel about their parents and their upbringing and their siblings and themselves. The saying, ignorance is bliss. There's a reason. There's a reason they say that. I don't know who the fuck they are, but I can relate. Because sometimes I wish my brain wasn't so awake and just really keen to know why everything works the way that it does and why people do what they do and why I do what I do, and Jesus Christ. But I'm not the only one. And that's why I record this shit. Because if you're like me, stop fucking torturing yourself. Can we both please just stop torturing ourselves? And just say, you know what? I like popcorn. And I am sorry that I bit too hard down on a kernel and traumatized my tooth. And it literally let go of my jaw and said, fuck this. And the only thing I can really do moving forward is to not eat popcorn kernels so that it doesn't happen again. But there's no benefit in beating myself up for doing that and for now thinking that I'm white trash because I'm not going to have all my teeth. There's no value in that. So, just an example. The tale of Twyla tooth and the torrent. I'm trying to be alliterative. Torrent of torture. Oh boy. Good stuff.